Hello, everyone. Good morning. There's a shadow on my face, but that'll be better. That'll get better in time. Everyone, I assure you, good day. Hello. Welcome to the program. This is, of course, Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to my father, who I assure you is not watching, but it's the spirit of wishing someone a good day and that you're proud of them and that you love them, whether they hear it or not. The chat is jumping. Text it live. Richard said, "Good day, mate." I assume you're from Australia. And I say, "Good afternoon" to you. You never hear an Australian person say that. Karen's here. Ty is here. Ty with a rainbow emoji. And that brings me to this. I got these. I was resoundingly criticized last week. I was told my underwear was not, my underwear was too straight for Pride Month. So I came back with these fine things. Two exists, which is something that Clarence wears. He's often in the chat. Hello, Clarence. Happy Pride to you. And they got rainbow hearts, and I think they're fun, and we're having a fun time. And maybe I could sing somewhere over the rainbow. Who knows? By the way, I did put links in my description because I talked about them before. Two lovely Pride-related charities: the Alexis Arquette Foundation, and of course the B. Arthur Fund. If anyone's interested, I don't know. If you feel like you're in the mood, if you're going to give anyway, look, whatever. Let's talk. Leo Montfort said, "Let's go out for frosty chocolate milkshakes." Chocolate, I'm not crazy about in the summer. I don't find it refreshing. Like for ice cream, like during the winter, I like chocolate. Otherwise, I want something sugary, like a cotton candy kind of thing. Rebecca said, "I paid the tax just now." Oh, yes, this is the Jessamine Duke Army that's currently in my chat. Clinty said, "How we doing? Well, how we doing well?" It wasn't a question. It was more of a statement. He was like, "How we doing well?" And I'm doing well, too, I guess. Dixie's here. Johnny Cliche is my favorite. Courtney Ryan said, "I haven't made it to Coffee and Underwear for so long. I'm so excited to see RJ and his underwear friend." Well, my underwear friend would be me wearing underwear. And hello to you, Courtney. Richard said, "You can't beat a good coffee. That's for sure." Is this the cult meeting, said Pantyless Grandma? Yes, it absolutely is. Oh, there's so much going on. Erin says, "Good morning." S&M says, "Good morning to everyone except my mom, who ruined the surprise I had for my dad on Father's Day," and then uses the custom Hulk Hogan emoji. Please elaborate. I would love to know. My father's birthday was actually yesterday, so he kind of gets screwed. Saw him yesterday, and it was like, here's this gift for both days, because, I would love to know if his birthday was in March, let's say, or February. Sociologically speaking, would he get two better gifts, or would they just be split evenly, the money? Let's say I spent $100. Would he get $100 both and then total $200, or would it be split 50-50? It's a good question for you to ask yourself. Ty said, "Good morning, RJ. Happy Sunday to you. I'm ignoring you." Dixie said, "Good morning, RJ. Hello from Japan," said Christopher Lee. And hello to you, Christopher. I hope you're having a nice time. I don't know what time it is there. I would like to know, but I still have no concept of how that works. Clarence said, "Hi, RJ. I'm here. Happy Pride, buddy." Happy Pride to you, Clarence, buddy, man. Hunter said, "At least you accept criticism." Everyone seems to love the underwear. Dixie said, "How am I? I'm feeling good. Bright and sunny and paternal. And you're all my children in many ways." Danny said, "Good morning." Lovely emojis. Eric said, "Morning, darling," and used the Vince McMahon emoji. There's a father. Clarence said, "RG, you made my day from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much, buddy." And then he uses a white flag and then the pride rainbow. But the white flag is like the flag of surrender. So I'm just going to ignore it and focus on the rainbow emojis. Danny said, "I want a chocolate milkshake too." Let's scroll down. There's so much going on. Hunter said, "I got a heel turn shirt this morning, so I'll match what I paid for that and the Alexis Arquette Family Foundation donation." That is so sweet of you, Hunter. I do want to let you know I did just send you a nasty email, so enjoy. Ty said, "We can't be an army. Shayna has an army. I think we're a gang." I think you could be a brigade, Ty. You could be the Duke Brigade. Al Valencia said, "RJ, what's the worst coffee you've ever had?" I was at my friend's grandfather's funeral in some old town, like north, 40 minutes. If you go like 40 minutes north of here, it's like going back to 1970. And the coffee machine was like a Mr. Coffee kind of brown and orange, those stand-up ones, and there was wood panel. And you're like, oh, what is this? And the foam cups. And I just remember, I said, you know what this coffee tastes like? Animosity. It felt like the person who made it hated me. That's how bad it was. And I will never forget it, but may he rest in peace. Rebecca approves of the rainbow underwear. Thank you. Jessamine is wisely using the custom cartoon emoji. Thank you. Jordan said, good morning, Ron John City, which is my new surfer gimmick. You're welcome. Thanks. I can't wait to be hanging 10. OSWF is going deep into the Vince emojis. Johnny Cliche said, RJ, I have a surprise for you next week. I'm hoping to be able to message you on Twitter during the show so I can see your reaction to it. Okay. I'll have my phone. I can get it. I think we can work that out. Christopher said, it's 10:30 p.m. here in Japan in the future. It's Monday, right? No, it's still Sunday. See, I have zero concept of geography or time zones or anything. It's all the farmers' fault. We want the sunlight here. It's like, let's all set the watches to the same thing. You know how long I deal with people in LA or doing podcasts and they're like, what time zone are you? I don't know. I did one in England and it was like, well, if it's Tuesday here, what time is it by you? Ty said, that's why I'm happy my birthday is 6 months away from Christmas. That's a good. My mom's birthday is 9 days after Christmas, and she gets screwed. I don't buy double gifts. No, nor should you. It's a tight time. It's a tight time. Danny said, I like Steak and Shakes milkshakes. Ugh. Courtney said, today is 6 weeks since I've had a cigarette. Woo-hoo. Courtney, I commend you, and I hope you enjoy the lack of phlegm that you have now. And I hope you sing more. Look at this thing. I got to get this. This is where we got a guy. We'll have to get a haircut at some point. Apparently not. But I'm like, I'm not in a rush. I'm like, where am I going? I got to show off my hair. Well, here, obviously. Congratulations to you, Courtney. That's so sweet of you. Dixie is paying her taxes with the likes. Very nice. Sean said animosity would be a good name for a beer, though. Yes. Because if you drink beer, you're already full of it. Christopher Lee said we should all use Swatch Watch time. I like that. So I think Swatch should be their own country. Leo Montfort said, would you ever consider doing Dr. Katz inspired gear and or merch? Well, I'd have to look at it. I basically did a Dr. Katz inspired cartoon. I think those cartoons that Solus put out were very much in that style on purpose. I think it fit the tone of it. And I love that show so much. But let me look into it and I'll think about it. Al said, I'm so glad you did a video on Ernest Borgnine, and so am I. I'm so happy that I could do that for you. That makes me happy. And I think next week is another female. And I'm not going to say who, but we only have 2 Golden Girls left. Ty said, Al Valencia, you should have planned your birth better, that's for sure. Brady said, do you have any booking scheduled? No, there isn't. First of all, I can't get over the border to the Wild West, where they just started doing shows. We'll see how that goes. And there's nothing going on here. I think they're pretty content to hang out. Maybe if there's some sort of drive-in lawn-themed show here this summer is the only thing I could see taking place. Charles Dempsey Brown said, so evidently you just rolled out of bed and started the show? Yeah, but Charles, whose bed? Think about that. Al said, my mom blames me too. I don't understand. Clarence said, feel free to talk about me as Pride Month tribute, RJ. I got time to spare. And here, let's talk about Clarence. Clarence is a wonderful, longtime supporter of the program. And in many ways, an attaché to the program. He's a sweet man. And I'm just fond of him. And I'm so happy to have him here. And he's exuberant. And he's probably the only person I know who has more underwear than me. Jasmine Duke said, the Good, the Bad, the Unknown series makes me feel like I can impress people with my random knowledge of dead celebrities. I learned so much. Yeah, so you go to one of your cool MMA parties, and you're like, hey, you guys see that Ernest Borgnine movie last night? Marty? That one won the Palme d'Or. Ooh. Oh, here's a lovely... I'd elaborate, but I feel it would only further infuriate me. Maybe you became better acquainted with you fill up my senses, said SM. Otherwise, sing whatever. I feel like I'm going to have to sing whatever, because I'm in the mood to sing. I'm still working on You Fill Up My Senses, number one. So bear with me. I will get it to you hopefully by next week, number one. But I do want to sing Whatever for you in tribute to my underwear. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Troubles melt like lemon drops. Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, there's a bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Val wants a lovely tribute. She wants me to sing Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat from Guys and Dolls. Please and thank you. It's a song I know very well. Very well. Here we go. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. It's getting shaky and we're on the river and I don't want to drown. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And if you fall out, I'll throw you a buoy and then you'll grab that buoy and get back on the boat. But sit down, you're rocking the boat. Don't tap dance on this boat because I think we're gonna drown. Wouldn't be a good idea. Please sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Hold onto your buoy, keep your life jacket on, and hold on to this rope. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. We haven't really left the port yet, and we have a long trip ahead. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And this is also salt water, so if you have a cut, it'll be good for it. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. That was Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat from Guys and Dolls. And we had a great time singing that. Val said she's in tears, and I assume they're tears of sadness. Clint said, oh, I like that music, RJ. Charles Dempsey Brown said, nobody sings Over the Rainbow like Patti LaBelle. Hers is the best by far. Charles, I'm going to challenge you to YouTube Leon Russell's version. I think it's pretty darn good. I'm happy we could compare Somewhere Over the Rainbow covers. Bill has a wonderful request. He says, good morning, RJ. Good morning, Bill. Hello, everyone. I think I Won't Back Down would be a good choice, too. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, baby. Boom, boom, boom. There ain't no easy way out. I won't back to hey, baby. Gonna stand my ground. Boom, 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 boom. No, I won't back down. Boom, 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 boom. No, I won't back down. I want to know what I feel like he just strung a bunch of cool phrases together. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. So is it a death pact? Are they dying together and he's going to hell? Maybe they're going to go fight the devil. Who knows? And then he gets there and his friend isn't there. He's like, oh, what the hell is this? You told me we were going to go hell, and now I'm in hell by myself. You told me to meet you here at the gates. And then back down from what? Fighting the devil. Getting to heaven or going to hell? Are we trying to get to hell? It's never fully explained. And that, of course, is the genius of Tom Petty. Neil said we need an RJ crying, laughing emoji. I think there's like 2 more members. I got another emoji unlocked. Jessamine said you need a supercut of all the songs you made up. I'll have to go back and find them, but that's entirely possible. Carmack said Patti LaBelle owns that song. Dear Lord. Hunter said, is that Lucky from King of the Hill singing this? Yes, it is. Pandyla's grandma said, wait. Why did I think Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat is the same song as you're thinking of Rock the Boat, Don't Rock the Boat, Baby. Two different songs. Jasmine Duke said something about the Devil's Rain. Oh, we're still talking about Ernest Borgnine. Yeah, very hip. Very hip. Body Slammer said, I'm disappointed that Mr. City did not show up today. Oh, I see. I'll let him know. But since it was his birthday yesterday, I understand. But I wanted to hear his ball hockey reffing stories. Oh, he's got some of them. And he's got quite a few balls, too. Johnny said, it means you can threaten me with anything, even with going to hell. And he won't back down. I see. So is he in a fight with a priest? What's the context? Color it in for me, Johnny. This makes more sense, and I think you have the answers. I think if anyone knows Tom Petty, it's you. Leo said, if you had to wear the clothes of any Simpsons character, who would you choose? I like Disco Stew. Wasn't it Disco Stew? I thought he had good clothes. Nail said, if having an awesome singing face was a competition, RJ would win every year. Ah, yes, the annual singing face competition. Travis said, I was a cold brew virgin until I started watching this program. RJ changed my mornings. Travis, that reminds me, and please tell me how you're enjoying it. We have one here that I have already made. It's been sitting out since yesterday, and we're going to give it a good old-fashioned press. Let's get to work, and then we can make the other one in a little bit. That's exciting. Very sweet of you, Travis. Oh, this was poured quite eloquently because there's no spilling at all. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. That was my Father's Day tribute. And of course, my tribute to Cat Stevens. Let's give it a little taste, and then we'll see what we can zhuzh it up with. I love to zhuzh. I'm a zhuzh guy. You don't want to come pre-zhuzh. You want things to be bare, and then you add zhuzh to taste. Karen loves my voice. That's so sweet. Eric wants to know what is ball hockey. Well, you're spelling it incorrectly, but that's like people crying while playing hockey. Courtney said, did you watch GCW last night? I didn't. I saw GIFs. I hate wrestling outdoors. It annoys me. It's so hot out in the middle of the day. But I guess it went well, I assume. Bill said, thanks, RJ. Was able to at least wake up in time today, a little late, but better than normal. I'm not shaming you, Bill. You're doing a great, wonderful job. Al said, if you could remake any Jerry Lewis movie, what would it be? There's ones that you know what? Cinderfella. I think that is a movie that could be remade today. I mean, you think in itself, it's a Cinderella remake, but also it's not. Oh, this is good, but it needs zhuzhing. It's a good base. We're going to get there. The thing I loved about Cinderfella is that those wonderful dancing, those wonderful colors, and he did that whole dance scene, and then he ran up that giant staircase at the very end of it, and he looks off, and then he runs off camera, and then they said when they yelled cut, he fell down and had a heart attack. Travis said, I've been loving the cold brew. Just can't forget to make it the day before. So if I have this, and I know I'm going to make this for the show, but on a normal day, I will have this French press, and when I'm done it is when I will make the next one. It's very important to me. Neil said, oh, you can't sing this on Father's Day. We were in Buffalo after a show at ESW, North Tonawanda, and we were in some bar that has those jukeboxes where it's digital now. You can just play and order the songs, and if you want to override one or whatever. And there were people dancing from what I believe was university. They were frat people, and they're like, yeah, rocking out or whatever. And I was just like, how can I make these people not dance? And I put on that song. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. And, you know, the old adage is nobody wants to dance while they're thinking about their dad. Eric said, can you play that professionally? Ball hot? Well, I can cry professionally. Hunter said, in those underwear, I don't know if it's supposed to be Father's Day or Dad's. It's Wacky Uncle's Day. Richard said, have I ever dressed as Bret Hart? No, but Dark Side of the Ring asked me last season to be in the episode, but I couldn't do it as Bret, which would have been lovely. Clint said, you don't hate wrestling, do you? Listen, I'm a pioneer. I've been hating wrestling for years. Jordan said, what Batman villain would you want to play? I always wanted to play Egghead. This radar egg will explode. But then I also love King Tut. I think King Tut is my favorite. I love, you know who was really scary to me was Falseface. The guy who had those clear face masks and he would take them off and nobody really knew what he looked like. It was very frightening. Those are my top three. Richard said, give me some wrestling. Here, look, it's a hammerlock. You happy now? Eric said, that's not Cat Stevens. And also, I guess he's Islam now. Oh, yes. His name is Youssef. Can't remember that. But it is Cat Stevens. It is, isn't it? No. It's Harry Chapin. Thank you. Thank you. My apologies. I want to apologize. What did Cat Stevens? Christopher Lee said, cast your Cinderfella remake. Well, it would be me. And Session Moth Martina from Ring of Honor. And I will just be taken with her and I will dance for her. And that's the whole movie. Rye said, Crash is the worst best picture. The most underrated is you can't take it with you. I was just reading about Crash and how bad it was because I was too young to really appreciate what it was. But I completely agree. Rye, you always seem to have, I think, level taste and assumptions culturally with me. Brady said, did you just have a box of Saved by the Bell trading cards sitting in your house when you sent to Pat? So Matt Cardona, as you remember, sent me a gift, action figures, and I sent him back a book and a Randy Savage keychain and some pictures and a pack of Saved by the Bell, the college years trading cards. And yeah, did I have them just sitting in my house? Actually, yes. I honestly cannot tell you where I got them. They are unopened. I don't know why I didn't open them because the college years are my favorite. They were sitting in my desk drawer. I was like, what else? I got so much shit here. He loves all this shit. And then, whatever. Nils New York said, in the Dark Side of the Ring, they're always in the shadows. You could totally tell people you played Brett. That's true. Aaron said, Falseface is nightmare-inducing. Look up Falseface from the Batman TV show, the old, the Adam West one. It's terrifying, and it's so unusual to me that concept isn't used more. Charles Dempsey Brown said, you should have nipple pasties that match your underwear, maybe tassels on the nipple pasties, too. I have little packets of stevia. That won't hold. No, I can't be. That doesn't look good at all. I'll work on it. Good merchandise opportunity. Really big in the burlesque scene. Leo said, do you think a good match stipulation would be loser wears an InfoWars t-shirt? For me, it would be. I would suddenly start wrestling in that match. Paisley's grandma said, oh, okay, makes more sense. The other one would have been a great... What? I'm so lost. Oh, you're talking to Rye. Never mind. Oh, look! Look who it is, everyone. It's sweet Francine. ECW original diva lady with a kendo stick. Hello, Francine. Thank you for joining me. If you like Francine as much as I do, I will encourage you to go listen to her podcast, get her merchandise, these autographed pictures with these hot numbers, but with excellent penmanship. And also she has a cameo, which I do too. And sometimes people will buy cameos between us so we can talk to each other. It's the only way we communicate. So please enjoy all the wonderful things Francine has to offer. And beyond that, she's just a delightful person. Neil said, I watched an old match of me and Joey Valentine versus Jimmy King and Platinum yesterday. You turned on your partner at the end. I would have booed if I wasn't laughing and saying vintage RJ. Well, at least you know I'm a heel. At least you're not cheering for me. That's the important thing. Dixie said, what's my favorite song right now? This morning I was singing Tears of a Clown. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bow, 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 down, bow. So you'll see how that goes. Oh, everyone's chanting ECW. Isn't that typical? Jordan says, does she still have the Francine 469 shirts? And she said, yes, Jordan. Pro Wrestling Tees does. So go look at her wonderful things. She has quite a smorgasbord of things for you to enjoy. Johnny Cliche say, hopefully, I can come back here for Father's Day next year, still not having seen RJ wrestle. It's my goal to never watch him. And I want to tell you something, you're doing a great job. The real benefit of this pandemic is that nobody has to see me wrestle. Missy says, on the only False Face Batman episode, do you remember who played False Face? I don't remember, but it was someone too famous to be hiding their face. Damn it, you've stumped me, Missy, and I'm proud of you. Rye said, I don't think people are wrong about Crash. It's tonic. It's tonic to make a bunch of Hollywood elites feel good. It's toxic to make a bunch of Hollywood elites feel good about themselves and pretend they weren't racist, giving them a way to downplay their homophobia. Agreed, Rye. Speaking of Hollywood elites, David Arquette has joined the chat with a pear emoji that's working out. And it says, keeping up, because I think he's proud of my physique. Oh, David wants to hear Tears of the Clown. Of course you do. You went, did someone say clown? Dun, 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 bow, 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 down, down, bow, down, bow, down, 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 bow, down, down. Fires in his face. It's so that's pretty much the song. David said he paid for the already sung part. Well, okay, David, I'm going to sing this even more relevant clown song for you. Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns. Don't you love a farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you want what I want. Sorry, my dear. Send in the clowns. Where are the clowns? Just when I start opening doors, finally finding the one that I wanted was yours. Making my entrance again with my usual flair. Sure of my lines, nobody's there. Don't you love a fuss? My fault, I fear. I did this part already. Losing my timing this late in my career. That's relatable. Send in the clowns. Where are the clowns? Don't bother. They're here. I think that makes up. As far as clown song goes, I think I did a good job. Sorry. Bill said, we need to see Francine manage you in the AWA, or at least a Francine emoji. There should be a Francine emoji. Hunter said, David Arquette must be mad he paid for a song you don't know the words to. Story of his life. I was just singing that part already. Laputa said, what's his penis size when it's not erect? I don't know who you're talking about. I assume you're talking about David. Francine said, my daughter just said that I am a good singer. That is so sweet. And thank you, little Francine. Little Francie, which I know is not your name, but I want to make it up for this purpose. I'm so touched. That is so sweet of you. Your mother sings too. Your mother sings all kinds of Rosemary Clooney songs. Ask her. She'll do it. She does a great job. Fortinbras is here. He's clapping and he wipes away a single tear. Never mind. Let's get back to this, which is very important. I do want to have some coffee. That's why I can't remember the words to Tears of the Clown. I really wasn't... I should clarify what I know the lyrics to and what I don't. But that's really, in my estimation, the best part of the song. When it goes, it's from that clown business, and then it really kicks into bow, bow, bow. You know, and we got this Good afternoon. Happy Father's Day to you. Oh, Lord. It's spilling a little bit. I got a little bit on the wall here. There we go. This is going nicely. This is going well. Is it? Not. Look at this. It's clumpy. It's not working at all. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. I'm going to get this all over my nose now. That's a pleasant sight. There we go. And I like to put a little stevia so it stays on the top. Much, much better. And so we continue. Oh, Francine has a lovely goldenrod tribute, and I am very touched. Francine, do you have, I don't know if you know how this works, but I do song requests. They're like a $5 song request. So if you have a request, let me know. Or if you just want me to sing something from my own personal collection, whatever I want to grab, bag, or melange, if you will. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Missy said, honestly, I like the songs better when you don't know the words. Well, there you go. Fortinbras says, got some spillage, my dude. You got to be careful about that. That's for sure. Hunter said, serious question. What's that chunky stuff on the top of your coffee? It's bulletproof, instant mix. Basically, powdered butter, I guess, MCT oil kind of thing. It mixes better with the hot. You should really not so good with the cold, but I like it like this because I guess I have issues. See, then you end up like this, and it looks very Studio 54. Francine said, do you know the Duck song? Of course I do. Of course I know the Duck song. Love the Duck song. My favorite song. Here we go with the Duck song. Quacking along with my friends, quacking along, it never ends. Waddle here, waddle there, waddling around everywhere. I've got a beak, some call it a bill. I'm feeling well, not feeling ill. I'm gonna go in this lake and eat some bread. It's the Duck song, scratch your head, I'm a duck. But I'm ba-da-da, I'm a duck. But I'm da-da-da, not really a bird, a little bit of a penguin. That's the uniqueness of a duck. Waddle here, waddle there, waddling around everywhere. I've got a beak, some call it a bill. I'm feeling well, not very ill. Rip off a piece of bread at the park. And here we go with the duck. I'm kind of cool. I don't suck because everybody knows that I'm a duck. That was the Duck song, one of Francine's favorite songs. It's the Duck song. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I can't get enough of it. Hunter said, I just impressed Francine with my cartoon music knowledge. Someone pinch me. You're making days. Francine said, nice effort, but thumbs down. Well, I don't know what Duck song you're listening to, but that's certainly the one I know. Eric is using the David Arquette emoji. Fine job. Hunter said, and he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Leo said, what about the Five Little Ducks song? Is that just a UK thing? 5 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack. And only 4 little ducks came back because they're drowning is what I'm understanding. Right? Are they dying? Like, do they show up at the end? Jordan Patrick with a wonderful teal tribute of Bad Street USA. I don't know if I remember the beginning, but I was driving to the back and down of the block and about down and wearing my sock. About a did a do and a ding in the nouse and a dig if it's here. There's a loss on the house. Bad Street, nasty and hot. Bad Street, Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. Bad Street, the whole USA. That was Bad Street, USA by Michael P.S. Hayes. And P.S. stands for P.S. My last name is Hayes. SM said, RJ, with all the craziness that came out of the wrestling community this week, I just want to thank you for being one of the good guys. Yes, I'm not even a good guy. I'm just like normal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not reward. Let's just take care of support and, whatever. It's not, I appreciate it. Very sweet. And let's just, enjoy the few things that we can. Hunter said, it's a song about a duck that just wants some grape, man. Never heard it. Courtney said, well, that was a disturbing twist on the 5 Duck song. How is that a twist? It's in the lyrics. 5 go, 4 come back. 4 go, 3 come back. What's happening to them? They sitting in the field playing pinochle? I don't think so. It's a horrible mother. Where's the father? Ty said, don't they all come back at the end? That's what I'm going to believe. Mother Duck finds them all at the end. Yeah, after minutes of stress. I'm calling the authorities. Leo said the ducks all return at the end. It goes, and all her 5 little ducks came back. And was she like, where were you? You don't call? You don't say where you're going? Horrible song. Fortinbras said, you sound a little Cosby-ish. When I was doing Michael PSAs, thank you. Have you ever had a duck attack you, said Sabrina. No, but there's birds. It's nesting season, and the birds are dive bombing apparently now, which is very exciting. Charles M.C. Brown said, you may not be a good guy, but your underwear is a little boxy today, in case no one had noticed. I don't think it's boxy. I think it's a good shape. They're very fun. They're hip, and they're rainbow themed. Cosmic Brunch said, Moon Shadow by Cat Stevens / Yusuf Islam. Yep, I know it. Moon shadow on the trail, soft wind blowing through the trees above. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream of someone. Boom, 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 the boom, 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 the boom, 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 moon shadow on the trail. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream. It was Moon Shadow by Cat Stevens, Yusuf Islam. Hunter said false advertising. Francine said she's dying. Leo said, do you know the song Down in the Jungle? Of course I do. Yep. Hunter said, I can't believe RJ's stuffing the front of his underwear for Pride Daddy's Day. Yeah, it's a real disaster down here. Charles said, boxy as in showing off your box. You made me explain. Yeah, but now that you explained, I'm more confused. Courtney said, how can they be boxy when it's all curves, tubes, and you know what? Let's skip that one. The important thing is that Francine's having a good time, and Aaron's wearing a cowboy hat. Ty said, Charles is always attention-seeking. Yeah, what's inside the box? Val said, Charles is asking who my daddy was earlier. I gotta get through a little bit of the. That's much better. And Sabrina is using my custom emoji of me as a cartoon. Jeff said, it's always nice to wake up to you. It's always nice to wake up to you, Jeff Dorr. Hunter said, keep it PG. Francine's daughter's watching. That's true. That's so true. I want to apologize personally to Francine's daughter for the content of this program. I'm a good entertainer. I talk about a lot of family-friendly things. And then sometimes it goes off the rails. But these aren't the rails you want to go off. They're not good rails. They don't lead you anywhere good. They're not a good place. So here we are now. My deepest apologies to everyone. Yeah, also happy Father's Day. Jordan said, someone request Alone with My Baby tonight. Now that I know the words to. Val said, Wednesday nights are the times for these type of questions. Courtney said, I kept it PG. Yes, you did. Hunter said, strippers are good entertainers that don't make PG. Bill said, how about a song for David? Seeing as you're good with or without lyrics, how about the theme to Saturday night's main event, which was Obsession by Animotion? Down, bow, 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 down, bow, bow, down, 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 bow, 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 down, bow, 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 down, 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 bow, down, 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 down. That was a theme from Saturday night's main event. And also fashion television in Toronto, show in Toronto. Francine said her daughter is in the room, but the volume is now low. You do your thing, bro. Thank you, Francine. That's very sweet of you. I'm not going to talk about penises or genitalia or any of that thing. I find it disgusting and deplorable. These people ought to be ashamed of themselves. Breasts and thighs and things of that nature. And fornication. Can you believe it? People talk about fornication on these programs. It's disgusting. Spot Center said, I recently saw a video entitled Facade Paints a Penis on RJ's head. Oh, and you reported it. That's because there was a fake cartoon, like a cardboard head I was walking around with. I came to the ring with for some reason. I got it as a gift, and I was using it, and then somebody spray painted on it. Hunter said, speaking of David Arquette, donate to the Alexis Arquette Family Foundation. Alexis Arquette was cool as hell, and the foundation is for a good cause. Thank you for the plug, Hunter. The link is in the description. You'll find it under the first sentence there. Then it'll say B. Arthur Foundation, the Alexis Arquette Foundation. I think you will enjoy it. And I think the Arquettes will too. And a lot of people, it goes to good stuff. Christopher Lee remembers fashion television because he's old. Hunter said she was my favorite on her season of The Surreal Life. Who are we talking about? Francine? Johnny Cliche said, I remembered that song only from the intro outro of some sort of fashion show on TV. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Fashion television. A young teenage me blushed every time he saw that show. Eric confirmed RJ scared of wieners. They do frighten me. I find them intimidating. Richard Min said, whispering RJ could be the new name of your finisher. And I think that's a great idea. And Sabrina's making fine use of my custom emojis. This is me leaning over like this. If you are just joining us, and I don't know really why you would be at this point, but I got these. I'm making some good cold brew. Oh, Jordan Patrick wants to hear, alone with my baby tonight, I need a discount button or I should be able to charge to David's account. Bow, 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 dum, 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 dum. Give me a second. I'm going to figure it out. Spend my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. You know my baby's got me wrapped around her little finger, and she knows that I would walk through hell and back to be with her. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. Turn the lights down on the floor, and we'll leave all the troubles of the world behind. Hold me in your arms, never let me wrong. All right, I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. Dear Lord. Ty says she's never heard of this song. It's because it was a wrestler named Jeff Jarrett, and his gimmick was that he was a country singer, and this was the song he claimed, big country hit that Jeff Jarrett sang. Very bizarre. For some reason, I know too much of it. I know more words than I should know, even in visual passing. Fortinbras said, gotta go. Have a great and wonderful week, everyone. Godspeed, Fortinbras. Dixie said that great song. Johnny said, is that a Bryan Adams song? It sounded like it should be. Very 90s country for sure. Clint said, hey, that music seemed familiar to me before. Courtney said, do you whiten your teeth? If so, what do you use? They look fantastic all the time, and now that I'm not smoking, I need to whiten. I have a whitening toothpaste. It's like that Crest Optic whatever. This is a plug. And that's about it. but I often chew gum. And also, because I do drink a lot of coffee, I am concerned about staining. So I will use mouthwash a lot after my drinks or after my meals. I will at least rinse out with water, if not mouthwash. And I also floss. And I like to chew that whitening gum. There's like bubble mint gum and it's whitening. And I chew a lot. As David can tell you, I'll chew like 4 at a time just out of habit. But that's a little more recreational. The only thing I really do is a whitening toothpaste. Nail said, wrestling fans are obsessed with this song. Who at the Hall of Fame didn't know the words? Renee Young. And that's a disgrace. Ty said, oh, thank you very much for explaining. Nail said, heels chew gum. I used to chew gum on the set of Splat-A-Lot. I think we were just doing camera tests and I was chewing gum and they got very mad at me. I was like, I don't know, I like chewing gum. Eric said, get Lance Storm on the show and ask him about thongs. That would be a heated but also serious discussion. Johnny Cliche said, I should go double heel, chew gum, and have a toothpick in my mouth, and then I'll blow a bubble and pop it with my own toothpick. I heel against my own interests and my own self. What a world. Val said, I chew so much gum. Jordan suggests I change my catchphrase to, hey, buddy, what do you want, a piece of gum or something? And then I pull out the pack to give it to him, and then all the audience wants it, and then I'm out of gum. Sabrina is really, doing basically running commentary with her emojis by using my face and then coffee time, because that's what I'm doing. Neil said, does Lance Storm have thong stories? What did I miss? I haven't heard that either. Hunter said, this stream is sponsored by Juicy Fruit. It's gonna move you. It tastes right to you. Juicy Fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Pantyless Grandma said, oh, new merch, heel-flavored chewing gum. I'm going to assume the creation process for custom gum merchandise is pretty difficult. Hunter said, Lance Storm went on about how guys who wear briefs under their tights look terrible. They should just wear thongs. Oh, okay. Johnny said, double mint always have better commercials. Double your pleasure, double your fun, the great entertainment, a double mint gum. Francine's here saying, where's your mom? She's the real star of this gig. It's Father's Day. You should be asking where my father is. He's not here, and I don't want to talk about it. Nail said, ooh, nasty move. Yes, Val. Eric said, yes, Nails. He tweeted about wearing them. I mean, I wear them. I don't have any under these. But I certainly do. Not to go to the mall or something. You won't catch me on sipping mocktails on a patio wearing them. Clint said, you ever sing along with David before? Or have you ever heard David singing alone? We've sung together. Francine said, that's why I asked about your mom. Of course. Of course you did. She's, well, I'll send her your best. I'll show her your Etsy store. Pando's Grandma said, I mean, sure, if you want to actually taste like the sole of a shoe, but for mint and basic stuff like that, you can just order gum with custom wrappers. That makes sense. I didn't think about that at all. Hunter said, I can't believe RJ isn't wearing a thong under his rainbow briefs. What kind of pride is that? I'm ashamed of my pride right now. Francine pops. Leo said, is your father the Sandman? You look a bit like him. Ooh, that's a good song. Not Enter Sandman, Mr. Sandman. That song I know. Sabrina said, do the moves, of course. Eric is talking to Hunter. My jaw hurts for some reason. Charles Dempsey Brown said, we are still wanting to know who your daddy is. Not your father, your daddy. Admit it. It's Arquette or not. Let me tell you something. If I was in a salacious, torrid romance with David, I would hope that my career would be a lot better now, because I think that's a damn fine marketable story. You can't think that we would be in some sort of torrid love affair and we would not at least try to take advantage of it creatively. That makes absolutely no sense. That doesn't sound like me at all. You think I would just hide it from the world? Please. Francine said, I got another song. When I Was 17 by Old Blues. Okay, that I can do. I know like half of the song. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town boys and big city nights. We'd sit under the lights on the village green when I was 17. Na 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 na. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year because I was entering university and didn't quite understand what I wanted out of my life. To be single or have a wife, I couldn't dream when I was 21. Now the days are done. I'm in the autumn of my life. I can't remember the rest, but I guess he dies at the end. Frank is dead. So thank you, Francine. Simon Graves, out of nowhere with Mr. Sandman, because you know that's a damn fine song. Let me see if I can do it. You know, it's done in like a quartet. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring me your dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clovers, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Boom, 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 boom. I need somebody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, yes, I've been alone, but I need to be this. It's on my own. Give up a dust and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Sandman. Bum, 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 bum. I need someone to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. How do these singers, thank you, Simon. I'm happy I sung that. How do these singers think the Sandman works? Why does the Sandman have a magic beam and he can just create men? Riddle me this, Simon. Answer that song. Hunter said, how long ago were you 21? Like 20 years ago? Yes, exactly. 40 years ago. Eric said, Frank is never dead, other than, you know, his body. Spot Center said, how about She's Only 17 by Winger? Never heard of it. Going out to all those being called out on, you know, Carmax. Love that scene on Golden Girls. That's the best. And then Dorothy gets the yes. She did a wonderful job. Bill said, RJ knows so many songs he really could be 62, as he said. Well done on the songs today. Courtney said, your emoji that Sabrina keeps throwing up looks like a Prince Charming. Well, isn't that sweet of you? Leo said, when I was 17, I drank some very good beer. I drank some very good beer I purchased with a fake ID. My name was Brian McGee. I stayed up listening to Queen when I was 17. Well done, Leo. Quite the lyricist. Pantala's grandma said, if someone hasn't already gotten RJ a straw hat and a cane for his birthday, they need to get him those ASAP. I have some Ritz to put on. Erin said, I had to sing the Mr. Sandman for a thing. This accent fake. And the harmonies still haunt me. They're pretty tight. They are rocking. Sabrina said, RJ is Prince Charming. Sure. Richard said, the Golden Girls theme song is a masterpiece. It's a good song. That was a masterpiece. Nail said, wait, yeah, I thought the Sandman sprinkled sand. Why are they singing about a beam? That's what I'd like to know. How this Sandman works in mysterious ways. Hunter said, put what on Ritz? Cheese in a can? You know, they had those. I like Ritz crackers. They have them plain. And then they put those cheese ones out, which I think are a little gross because it's not real cheese. It's like that nacho cheese that comes on the side of the thing when you get nachos at the ball game. And then peanut butter. You see those Ritz crackers with a peanut butter? You know what I'm talking about. The little ones that are like Oreos, but with peanut butter in the middle. They were probably looking at Oreos. And they're like, we should get something like this. You just put some shit in between and charge people a lot more money. What do we have? And they're just like, cheese and peanut butter. They were not good at all. And I think, and this is a controversial statement, I know, but the Ritz cracker plain beats all of them. Francine said, I know, sing the theme song to Maude. It's my favorite. Okay, fine. Only because I botched your duck song. And I botched When I Was 17. And you were so sweet to even join me in this chat today. For you, Francine, I will sing the theme from Maude. Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked. Joan of Arc was the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who could really cook. Isadora was the first broad burner. Ain't you glad she showed up? Oh yeah, and when the country was falling apart, Betsy Ross got it all sewed up. But then there's Maude, then there's Maude, and 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 then there's that uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing. Right on, Maude. No. It's a theme from Maude for Francine. Hunter said, have you seen the cheese crackers with peanut butter on it? Those always gross me out. They're disgusting. I know. Richard likes the NYPD Blue theme. Kiana said, Ritz bits are the shit. Excuse you. I'm steadfast in my position. No. Hunter said Lady Godiva was a freedom fighter. No, it's a freedom rider because she rode on the horse. Also, Joan of Arc with the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who could really cook. Didn't they burn her at the stake? What a cruel song this is. Sean said, and then there's God, and that's so true. Bill said, I think it's amazing you can remember every single word to Maude more so than the Golden Girls. Well, it's just a tighter song. Francine is in love, and she's dancing to the Maude theme. Danny loves the song. Then there's Maude. Sabrina's using my emoji quite liberally. Ty said, I don't think I've ever watched an episode of the show, and dare I say, the acting and the writing is better than the Golden Girls. People are always like, you're a fan of the Golden Girls. I'm like, I'm a real B. Arthur guy. Because I got to put Maude ahead of the Golden Girls. Neil said, why do you sing Maude so angry? You're hilarious. It's about standing up for your rights. I'm impassioned. Nils. That's why. Hunter said, I don't know the lyrics. Take away my gay card. I think it's too old. You got to have to, the gay, what's on that card changes, I would say, every, 15 years. Because it's like, who is watching Maude anymore? Besides me and Francine. SM said, I like to go through the replay of the lives looking for the singing parts. You can always tell with the facial expressions. I love it. I do really need to make a supercut of these. Clint said, that music, what do you think about it? I think it's delightful. Let me make, before I forget, because I do want to have my cold brew for the next day. This is my Monday morning cold brew. We'll just let it get set. It doesn't take that long, which is delightful. 2, 3. This is a blend for a melange, if you will. A little bit. It's going to be a long Monday. There's never an uncle's day. There's never an aunt's day. You never hear Happy Nephew's Day either. This is delightful. Wonderful sound. Think about your dad and all the nice things you do together. And then how you have a little animosity as you get older. And it becomes tense between the two of you, and you don't know how to reconcile it. So you just suppress it. And that's how you've chosen to live your life. There we go. That's enough. And we'll put that there. We'll let it all sit over here and over there. And there we go. Pantyless Grandma said, how do you like B in the Star Wars Holiday Special? I did an episode of The Good, the Bad, the Unknown talking about it. It's terrible and great at the same time. Hunter said gay culture is just watching TV from the fucking 70s. Jordan said Joan of Arc's right-hand man ended up being the world's first serial killers. Jill DeRace. Fun fact. That's fun indeed. Leo said, you ever see the B. Arthur cameo in the UK sitcom Sean's Show? One of the most unlikely cameos ever. No, I haven't, and I must. I think she was on, if I'm not mistaken, the Graham Norton Show. She was fantastic as a guest. Charles said, I don't like the Maud song. Does that mean I should turn in my gay card? Well, you've heard it. And you can decide whether you like it or not, but you at least have to hear it, I guess. Ty said, my dad's dead, so. And on that note, I want to say thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Happy Father's Day to you all. Sabrina says she loves Fiji water. Erin said, I finally own a French press, so hopefully I'll have cold brew next Sunday, and we can sip it together. You'll enjoy it. That is so sweet. Johnny Cliche said, RJ, please don't support Fiji water. The owners are atrocious for multiple reasons. It's really sad what they've done with their companies. Okay, I'll stop. It was on sale, and I like the size of the bottle, but I will stop. So anyway, this is a good note to end on. Dear Lord, let's get out of here. This is a debacle. Godspeed and God bless.